Friday the 13th is here, and some creepy things happened in my Among Us games. Do you dare play with Jason? Drop a like if you're scared of him, and let's begin. It was Friday the 13th, a day where many scary and creepy things happen, both in real life and in video games. I dressed up as Scream. I asked the crewmates, "Are you guys excited for Halloween?" Snowy responded with, "Of course I am." Friday the 13th is here. That is when a mysterious crewmate by the name of Jason said, "I love Friday the 13th. The way in which he said it was just so weird to me. We started the game and I was a crewmate, and I went to go do my task. I did my task in Reactor and everything was fine, until the lights turned off, and my game began to experience a weird glitch. Could it be because the lights are off? I tried turning them on, but then I was eliminated. I responded in the chat, "Aw man." But then Jason responded with, "Sorry about that, Chari. It's that same mysterious crewmate from earlier. This Jason guy is creepy." "I am not creepy," said Jason. "Jason, are you able to read my messages?" He said yes. How is it that I'm a ghost and Jason is able to see my messages when he's a crewmate? As a ghost, I followed Jason into electrical, trying to see what he was up to. He was then eliminated by the imposter. I thought Jason was the imposter with how creepy he looks, but he was just staring at me, even as a ghost. Jason's body was then reported. He told me I was an imposter, but I'm going for you. Yeah, we will see about that, weirdo. I left and joined a new lobby, and I saw Jason one more time. This time, he was a white crewmate. Maybe this is just a coincidence, but could this be the same Jason that was from my last game? There's no way he managed to find me again. I was hiding behind the green crate, hoping he didn't see me. The match then started and Jason was following me. I'm not sure if this is the same crewmate from my last game, the one that wanted to eliminate me. I was in electrical doing my task and Jason was standing right next to me. At any moment, this weird crewmate can eliminate me. He's such a weirdo. But I was with a few crewmates, so luckily I had their protection. A body was then reported, and I asked, "Jason, are you from my last game?" Jason quickly responded with, "No." I think he's lying to me. I refused to believe that they would have the same username and the same weird looking mask. I went back to doing my task, but I was so nervous that Jason would potentially eliminate me. I was in Laura Engine when both doors closed on me, and my game began to experience that strange glitch again. Could this mean that it's Jason that is causing this? I had a task to do in weapons, which was asteroids, and I saw Jason staring outside the window. What could he possibly be looking outside? All there is to see are a bunch of stars. At least to my knowledge, there's no planets. I was doing my asteroids task and Jason refused to leave. I was honestly expecting him to eliminate me. I was in O2 completing my task and went back up to weapons and Jason was no longer there. Where did he go? It didn't take too long and I found him in the cafeteria. We were standing in front of the button and then he quickly turned on me and began to chase me around. This has to be the same Jason from my previous game. Why is he so creepy? I tried to run as fast as I can trying to lose him and the lights turned off. This could either end well or it could end poorly. Because Jason, if he isn't the imposter, he won't be able to find me. But Jason was still right behind me after the lights turned on, and my game began to glitch the more I ran. This strange crewmate is up to no good, and I knew that things weren't going to end well the moment I met him. A body was reported and I told Jason, "Can you leave me alone?" He told me, "I'm just trying to have fun." Well, if you call this fun, I'm not laughing. I was doing my wires, and Jason was nowhere to be seen. It's almost like he completely disappeared. Where is Jason and why is he hiding all of a sudden? He told me he wanted to have fun. I went to go check cameras and I couldn't seem to find Jason. The lights were off, but then I found Jason randomly. He was standing in front of the reactor. the game began to glitch, and everything around us began to get dark. What is going on? That is when I saw a creature standing in front of us. Is that a jack-o'-lantern? And why is it a monster? I ran out of there as fast as I could and Jason followed me. I wonder if Jason was the one that summoned this creature, or if maybe the creature randomly appeared, because Jason seemed scared. I asked Jason what was that, and he told me it was his friend. But that creature was a pumpkin, and he looked so horrifying. His name was also Jack, which makes sense because it's a jack-o'-lantern, but he was so huge. I did my task, which was wires, and I had one more to do before I finally reached my last and final task. But where is Jason? Could he possibly be trying to summon that strange creature once again? Maybe that's what Jason meant by trying to have fun. Is he trying to eliminate me with the help of this monster? I did my last wire task and I only had one more task remaining, and I was looking for Jason, but I couldn't seem to find him anywhere. He completely disappeared. I was now the imposter, and I had to eliminate Jason as soon as possible. I am tired of this crewmate being a complete creep. I was faking my task to hopefully gain the trust of my fellow crewmates. I was in electrical and I stepped out and I found Brown's body, and I did see Green walk away. We all know Green wasn't the imposter, but it's a way to create chaos. I did my best to seem less suspicious with the crewmates and I managed to get the trust of Peach, which is getting me closer to my goal of eliminating Jason and finally getting my revenge after all of the things that he's done to me on Friday the 13th. I already knew this day was going to be very strange. I was in upper engine and reactor got called, so I had to fix it. But Jason seemed to be hiding somewhere because I couldn't seem to find him anywhere. And I'm running out of time. I need to eliminate him as soon as possible. I then shapeshifted into Jason while I was in security, and I was looking for him, trying to give him a taste of his own medicine. I was with the other imposter and we couldn't seem to find Jason anywhere. Could it be that Jason is trying to summon Jack to eliminate me? I was running out of time and I had to hide, so I jumped in the vent, but then a body was reported. We managed to eject Green, which meant that we had one more crewmate to eliminate to win the game. I want that last and final crewmate to be Jason, and I'm going to ensure that this happens. I walked around the scale trying to look for Jason, and I called O2. Hopefully I can find him. That is when I entered the storage room, and I saw Jason standing still. I got close to him and was waiting to eliminate him, but my cooldown was at 10 seconds. The time was going down and I shapeshifted into Jason, but that is when my game began to glitch, and Jack appeared. Jack was a horrifying creature, but I eliminated both of them and won the game.